Hey everyone, welcome to World Warrior, a real-play RPG show set in the Street Fighter universe. I am Edu, the Cammyplayer, your storyteller, and in the last episode we saw how Shyotaz eventually accepted Derek Savage's challenge, only to realize the disparity of their strength and quickly fall at the hands of this powerful warrior. That was nothing though, as his real problem started when he had to find a way to the G-Force Hotel to meet up with George. Once there, he was too shy and thus unable to speak to the attractive receptionist or her even more beautiful manager, which eventually snowballed into a larger and larger problem until Shyotaz found himself launching a failed attack at two male employers of the hotel. So stay tuned and discover what on earth will he do now that a small misunderstanding has grown into such a big problem.
And so I just am still for a complete moment, and then I actually try to joke my way out of this. Have you by any chance heard of this newest massage technique?
They run inside.
They run inside?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're just employers, they're not security. But by the way, security comes.
Oh, what am I going to do? Security? So
You stand there and wait for security?
I think because this situation just is not going well, I'm just gonna
Totally
run.
out of control.
I'm just gonna run and not ensue any more conflict.
Okay, well, since you can't really hide because you don't have stealth, roll a stamina and an athletics to see if you can roll far enough.
Stamina and athletics. Okay, so that's one success.
So you are able to run fast. You just run, and you cross the street. You enter a small alley, and when you think you've run far enough, because you're not really good at hiding, so you just run far away. When you think you're far enough, you finally stop, and you catch your breath, and you hear the police sirens as a police car stops by the hotel, and one police officer gets off the car and enters the hotel.
Oh, sweet Jiminy Christmas! So, I rub my temples again. Nothing but stress and sweat and just overall anxiety is with me. Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Phone. My man has no phone, so he's hastily looking for a payphone.
Let's go for luck again.
Luck.
I'm gonna do Cthulhu and Friends again. So high or low?
Low.
That's a high. It's 2018. There are no payphones, idiot.
Aw, Jiminy Christmas. This is me talking, by the way, not Shyotaz.
Roll perception plus alertness.
Okay, perception, that's 4, plus alertness, that's 2, with only 2 actual successes.
That is enough. You see the old man coming back from the supermarket with a bunch of groceries.
Excuse me, sir, do you remember me?
Oh yes, the young man. How are you? I already spent the money. I'm sorry, I can't give it back.
I'm not here about the money. In fact, I'm going to offer you another 100 bison dollars. Do you have a phone, perhaps?
I have a cell phone, yes.
May I borrow it, please?
You're gonna give me another 100 bison dollars?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
And I'll give you double that if I can lodge with you tonight.
Well, that'll be how about that? How about you give me double and I give you the cell phone?
I suppose that works.
Okay. Here it is, your new cell phone.
Thank you so much.
So you take that money away from you? 200,
Yes.
right?
200.
Okay, and now you have a cell phone.
Yes, the problem is... Wait, what model is this cell phone? Is it new or old?
High or low?
Let's go high this time, please.
It is a brand new cell phone.
Which is unlucky for my man Shyotaz, because
It is an old phone then.
Because I was going to say he's not too up to date with...
Then it's an old phone, because I got high, so I'll go with what you want.
Okay. An old phone.
It's a flip phone.
Oh, thank the heavens. My luck is starting to turn up. That's what I said last time, and look where that got me. But an old phone, the only type of machine I know how to use. So, Shyotaz attempts to call George.
Okay, you dial George's number, which you have memorized, because, you know, he's your best friend and all. And he doesn't pick up.
Oh, bloomin' blood and bowling bow. How are you not there? You are always answering your phone, George. It's the one thing you're always consistent at.
That is true, but he's not picking up the phone.
Oh, what am I going to do? Who else can I call? Who else can I call? My manager. Yes, my manager might know what to do.
Okay, you call your manager. It takes you a while to remember the number, but he eventually picks up.
Hello? Who's this?
Yes, hello? It's me, Shyotaz.
Oh, you have a phone now!
Yes, I had to pay 200 bison dollars and give it to this older man. Can you believe that?
You shouldn't do that.
Yes, I know, but this is quite a desperate situation, and I'm in need of dire help.
Okay, what do you need? What do you need?
See, there was this big misunderstanding at the hotel, and, well...
What hotel?
The...
Did you travel to a tournament? You didn't tell me?
No, I'm not traveling to a tournament. A friend invited me to accompany him for an interview that he's going to have, and...
What, you're giving an interview and you didn't tell me?
Listen, please, I'm not attending the interview. I'm just invited as a guest to see the event.
Okay.
But now, listen carefully to me, and please do not interrupt me because this is so important and it's just so dire. I hear the police sirens coming closer and closer.
No, actually, there's only one car. He's already there. And the cop entered the hotel. He's talking to some people and writing some stuff.
It's a patrol car.
Yes,
one
it's
that's
just a patrol car.
Not affiliated with what's going on with the current situation.
I don't understand this question.
I mean that maybe this is just like a different type of police that weren't called for the hotel, and
it
they're
looks
just
like it is the police they called. He arrived, you weren't there, he's taking notes.
Never me mind, never you mind. So, back to what I... Sorry about that. Now back to the character. See, there was a big misunderstanding at the hotel.
What hotel?
The G-Force Hotel.
That's close to your home! What are you doing in the G-Force Hotel? By the way, are you still living in that old gym?
Yes, I'm living in the old gym, and please just let me say that the police are after me, and
why is the police after you?
I tried to... The general manager and one of the employees, there were these two young ladies, and, well...
Oh my god, that again?
Yes.
Do you remember what happened last month at the supermarket?
Sadly, I do. But believe it or not, this is even worse!
Okay, what do you need?
I don't know what I need. You're my manager. Aren't you supposed to know what I need?
Why do you want to go to the hotel? Oh yes, you were invited to the thing. Tell you what, I'm gonna call the hotel and ask about this interview. Just wait a moment.
Okay, and
turns off the phone.
Dawn, I forgot to tell him to let the valets know that I'm quite sorry for the hand chops.
That sounded weird. It's a family show, so I'm not gonna say what it sounded. But it sounded weird. So a few moments pass, and you receive a call, and the cell phone rings. I like big butts and I cannot lie. I don't wanna...
Sorry, continue.
That's it. You pick up the phone.
That's his cell phone ring?
Yeah, it is. Your cell phone ring, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that is. So, at first, Shyotaz is wondering, what is that noise? And then realizes it's the phone, and answers, hello?
Shyotaz?
What's up?
I called the hotel.
Oh, thank
What
goodness.
mother freaking interview are you talking about? There is no interview.
What?
Was that a prank? Are you playing a prank on me? I don't think that's funny, Shyotaz.
I beg your pardon, but care to run that by me again?
There is no interview. You made me call the hotel. You made me talk to the manager. You made me ask 15 times about the interview and about George.
Wait, did you mention George?
Yeah, I didn't mention George in the phone call to the man, to the manager.
Okay, then he didn't say that.
You made me ask 15 times about the interview. They kept saying there is no interview. Nobody was interviewed there. They don't know anything about that. So if that was your idea of a prank, I don't think it's funny.
I'm not pranking! But, wait a minute. Is George there?
Why would George be there?
Because he's the one getting interviewed.
There is no interview.
Are you serious? And there's not any ones that are coming soon?
There is no interview, and I don't think this is funny.
He hangs up.
What am I going to do? Did George... What is going on? And where's George then? I'm so confused.
Roll and alertness. Perception plus alertness.
Okay, perception plus alertness. Ooh,
My
this is
God,
a
that
bad
was a
one.
horrible roll. That was a botch. That's 3 ones and 2 successes. That means a botch. So you're kind of looking to the sides, maybe because you're fearing the police or something, and you don't notice when someone hits you in the head. And you fall down for just a brief moment, and when you're down, you kind of feel someone looking at your pockets, and you had some money stashed in a pocket outside of your wallet, and that's the first thing they get. And they get, I'm gonna roll a D100 and see how much money they get. They get 23 bison dollars. So take that away. And when he kind of goes for the wallet, that's the moment you kind of wake up. And so he leaves the wallet alone and runs away, and you lose sight of whoever that person was.
Oh, whoa, what was that? And to make matters worse, I've got a thunderous headache. Oh. Wait. My wallet. That charlatan took some of my money.
Excuse me. There's an old lady at the alleyway you are. She's kind of inside a big box, like a refrigerator box, and she puts her head outside and she looks at you. You're doing a lot of noise. You're being very loud. Yes, I live here. Could you keep it down, please?
I'm
trying to pet my kitties.
Oh, you have a kitty cat?
She's holding a cat. A very nasty looking cat.
Oh. My man Shyotaz loves cats. But could this be a cat, even someone who's really, really a cat person, could they get past his nastiness?
If you're really, really a cat person, you think it's a shame this cat is living in such a horrible condition and he should be saved.
Oh, that's why he's so grimy looking?
It is.
So, then, I say, first of all, madam, I apologize for any of my rudeness by making...
You have some money.
Money? What for, if I may ask?
I'm hungry.
I'm sorry, but I just have to ask, what is wrong with this kitty cat?
He's my companion. I love him. He's all I have.
But...
You know, I spend all my days here just petting Mr. Flufferknuckle and looking at the things. You know, those are the only things in my life. The only pleasure I have in my life is to pet Mr. Flufferknuckles and to look at people and look at everything around. I've seen some things.
But why does Mr. Flufferknuckle look so malnourished?
Because I don't have money and I asked you for money.
Oh, I see. Yes, if only I've so little money. Would, 27 bison dollars be enough?
Do you open your wallet?
I open my wallet.
Discreetly or not discreetly?
I'm gonna go with non-discreetly because he's in such a rush to help the kitty cat.
I think all of this would help. Then he could really be so healthy.
Anything for the little cat. You hang in there, Mr. Flufferknuckle. Please, please get back to good health.
Okay, so she takes all your money, you lose all your bison dollars, but you do get another honor point.
Wait a minute, I said 27 bison dollars.
Yeah, but she asked for everything.
Everything?
Yeah. It's too late because I already gave you an honor point and now you know that there's an honor point value. So I'm sorry, you didn't pay attention. You're lost. You lose all your money.
Yes, my loss. Oh.
But hey, you get an honor point. That's a big thing.
Yep, that's true. Honor point for me.
Well, thank you, young man. You're very nice. I wish the world had more people like you and less like there's scary people that were here before.
I wish so too. And wait, madam.
Yes.
If I were to do some manual labor,
Whoa.
and some household chores, perhaps could I stay with you and Mr. Flufferknuckle for a while?
Oh. I mean, you're much younger than me, but I guess you can stay.
Thank you so much.
She kind of roll an insight.
Roll an insight.
Yes. It's gonna be perception plus insight.
Not a bad roll. I've got 3 successes.
You clearly see that by accepting the offer to stay with her, you're gonna have a very adventurous night.
Oh dear. Adventurous night. And Shyotaz thinks, what have I just gotten myself into? Again. I've got no money, and now I'm in a same household with this person. But I have this kitty cat to be with me. But it's a bad situation. But the kitty!
So, you're staying?
I'll try not to be a bother. And whatever chores you need around this house. Is this a bad house, by the way?
You asking me?
Yeah.
The house is a refrigerator box.
Oh, a refrigerator box.
Yeah. That's the house.
Which, is it but I mean, is it like dusty? Is it messy?
There's like a blanket and a plastic bag with some stuff inside.
If I may ask, what is a refrigerator box in the sense of a person using it in a house? Is that like literally a
It's a big box.
big box? Oh, I get it. I get it.
In an alleyway.
Not literally like a box with cooling systems in it, like literally a cardboard box.
Correcto.
Silly me once again. So, anywho, if I may ask, madam, where is your house?
It's here.
Madam,
It has a great view. I can look at everything and everyone.
but where on earth do you sleep in this?
Well, there's my blanket, and there's my pillow, and that's where I keep the booze. By the way, I have to go buy some groceries.
Madam,
I'll leave Mr. Fluffle-Knuckles with you for a moment. And
Oh.
she gives you the cat.
kitty!
She's starting to walk away. Mr. Fluffle-Knuckles is desperately trying to get away from you and her and run.
I don't resist much, the kitty, so I think he actually manages to get loose enough to run away.
He does that, and she does it too.
She runs away too?
Well, she doesn't run, she's walking away.
So, is she upset at all about Mr. Flufferknuckle escaping?
She didn't notice. She gave you the cat and turned back.
Oh, okay. Well, kitty cat? Huh. What am I going to do? All I wanted...
You see the police car going away.
Well, at least the cops are gone. What am I going to do, though? Maybe I'll call the manager just one more time, ask him for some advice. Maybe I'll call George again, maybe...
So, are you calling or not?
Let's call George. I'm curious to find out what happened to him.
You call George, you wait, and he doesn't pick up the phone.
George, blast it all! Where are you? Please don't tell me that something bad happened. These people, the shady people like the lady said, were they involved in something somehow? Was there no interview? What is going on? I need internet access.
You wait for, as you're thinking, you wait for about 15 minutes, and the lady comes back holding a grocery bag filled with vodka bottles, and she's drinking a beer. Oh, you're still here. We're gonna have a good night tonight.
Madam,
Mr. Fluffle-Knuckles.
I'm afraid Mr. Flufferknuckles is no longer with you or I.
Oh well, too bad. And she keeps drinking the beer.
Madam, are you alright?
Yes, I'm very alright.
Madam, are you seriously going to drink all of this?
Well, we're going to drink this sweet pie. Essentially, touches your chin with her finger.
By the way, my chin actually has a fairly small but long beard.
Okay, she still does it.
Madam, I'm afraid that this was not part of our agreement.
Ah. Then get away from here.
I beg your pardon.
I'm gonna call the police.
I gave you money. I volunteered to do chores for you.
Help! Help, police! A man is forcing himself on me.
Lost it all. So, then, I actually grabbed the bag and threatened to destroy the liquor.
No! No! Don't do that! Don't do that!
What?
What do you want?
No, it's a question of what do you want? And the question is, how much do you value your good drinks?
I want my bag back.
Are you so willing to get it back that you're willing to just settle this like reasonable adults?
Yes.
Okay, then let's all just calm down here, and I'm going to put your booze down.
Just give me the bag.
No. I'm afraid I can't do that. Either
What the hell do you want?
just be still, stand a bit of a distance away, and let's make a deal.
Okay.
Now, to the count of 10, we both take 10 steps away from each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On second thought, this is good enough. Now, tell me again about the scary people you mentioned a lot earlier.
Yeah. Oh, what about him?
Well, you see, I have a friend who's a very, very famous fighter, and I don't know where he is, and I'm quite concerned if these scary people are involved in it.
Well, you see, there was a van parked there. You know, I told Mr. Knuckles that didn't look good. That was either police or something worse. And Mr. Knuckles agreed. So, then a woman came, a young woman. She was very pretty, looked very strong too. She was going to the hotel, then a man in the van asked for something. I don't know what he asked. And when she was distracted, another man came behind her and pointed a gun at her. That's where, well, I didn't notice, but Mr. Knuckles told me that's when he knew that those guys were not the police. They were much, much worse. And I had to agree with Mr. Knuckles. So then, next thing I know, they injected something into the woman and they put her in the van. And then a man came, and then another man came, and then after 4 people came, the van left. And I was very relieved that they didn't came for me or Mr. Knuckles.
Alright, do you know where they went by any chance?
Well, I know the direction.
That's good enough.
You know, I forgot. I think I would remember if I had my vodka.
You know, I could very well smash this. You stole money from me!
Police! She starts yelling. A man is forcing himself on me.
I take one of the liquors, I open the bottle, and I threaten to pour it all out.
She does one of these. Oh no, you don't. One of those faces.
Oh, what? What, you don't want me to pour out this very toxic drink?
Okay, they went in that direction. And she points to a street that you know goes nowhere but an airfield, an abandoned airfield.
An abandoned...
Is that what you call, right? Like airfield, like a small airport? That's an airfield, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what you know is there.
Okay, thank you very much for that. But I'm still rather upset at you spending all of my very limited, very hard-earned money, spending it on all of these non-essential, luxuriant drinks. What are you going to do about that?
Give me my drinks. I gave you the information you wanted. You're a bad man.
Well, frankly, I think you're a very bad woman who owes me something.
You can't stay with me tonight anymore. I don't want you in my house.
Well, I'm very glad not to be staying at your not house box for a refrigerator. But you still owe me 500 for this very poor life decision.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about this bottle of liquor, this bottle of vodka, and these things of beer, which I'm taking with me.
I spent it all.
Very well then, this is all mine.
Fine.
Thank you for blowing my money and blowing your
Roll intelligence.
intelligence.
Just intelligence.
Just
Plus insight. Yeah, let's go intelligence plus insight.
okay, intelligence. Insight. Very bad roll.
Very bad roll. So you kind of let one of the bottles fall and it breaks, it shatters on the ground. And she's like,
Whoops. I did not mean to do that.
You get out of here, you wanker!
Very well. I'm leaving right now, but before, there's just one more thing I want to say.
What now?
Do you think my man might know a nerve pinch that could render her unconscious?
Sure.
Okay, so he goes for a nerve pinch.
Just roll a dexterity plus punch.
Dexterity plus punch.
And I'm gonna give you a difficulty of 4.
Okay, so that's again a very bad.
That was a bad roll.
Shyotaz, where is your luck, brother?
So you go for your nerve hit, and she moves away at the last second, and you accidentally touch her private parts. Her upper private parts.
No, please tell me no.
Okay, that wasn't a botch. Okay, that's too much. Alright, no. So you just don't hit it. She moves away. If that was a botch, that would happen.
I guess we could say like I pinched the cheeks on her face, like how some people do with a little child.
Okay, let's do that. That happened.
Again, I've got to apologize for being like, oh no,
Take your hands off me!
Ugh. You don't have to tell me twice, madam.
I'm gonna call the police. And she wants to leave the alleyway. She has to go through you to do that.
Oh, well, how tall is this woman, if I may ask?
She's small.
And and my man Shyotaz he's a tall guy.
Alright, so
So
he dwarfs her.
Yes, and you say that she's trying to get to the police, but he's in her way.
She's trying to leave the alleyway.
Like, trying to leave the alleyway, and
Yes.
I'm in her way. So
Yes.
I'm going to say, I cannot let you pass. Very sorry.
She starts yelling again about how there's a man forcing himself on her.
So I take one of her... She has cans of beer, right?
She was drinking one. There's more in the bag yet.
So I take one of her cans of beer, and I, like, open it up and I put it right in her mouth, so she can't utter a word.
Okay, you do that, and for a second she stops, and then she begins yelling again. There's a man forcing himself on me!
So then I pick her up over my head.
Okay. This is a very weird podcast. Okay, you pick up this woman. She keeps yelling.
And is there a garbage can or a dumpster in this alleyway?
Yeah.
And I attempt to throw her in the dumpster, which I would then attempt to close.
Roll a dexterity plus grab.
Okay, dexterity plus grab. Okay, so I'm having better luck with this roll. 4 successes.
So you do just that. You throw it inside, close the forgot the word.
Dumpster lid?
Close the lid, that's the word. Yeah. You close the lid. She's inside.
And what on earth could I use to close this dumpster?
Permanently close her there?
No, not permanently, just enough for me to get away.
Well, there's like there's a lot of garbage there. You can just throw something on top of the dumpster, and it will take her a while to open.
Okay, so I see a couple of cinder blocks, and I put that over the lid.
So you do that.
Yep, and now she's there. And then I even go the extra mile and pick up... What else is heavy that I could use? A boulder. Or, not a boulder. I guess just a...
There's an old TV. A broken old TV.
And I take in the old TV and I place that over as well, just to make sure she's there for a bit longer, and I run away with the liquor.
Okay, you do that, and you lose 1 honor for all this. And you should be happy, because losing 1 honor is very little for this. I don't even know what happened there. So you run away from the alleyway. Man, that was 40 minutes, I think. What now?
Jiminy Christmas. So now, me having no money, I either...
No money, many vodka bottles.
I attempt either to get my money back from the liquor store vendor, or I try to sell it for as much as I can.
So you're just selling liquor on the street? That's your plan?
Yeah. My man is, he's not having the best of luck.
You might have more urgent matters to attend to. I'm just saying.
Okay, so he's walking, trying to get to the place, and as he's walking, he's being like, "Liquor, liquor, get your sweet vodka here, made in
Oh my god, high or low?
Low.
Nobody
High.
knows your direction. That was high. Nope. There's nobody nearby. There's a woman, and she looks at you. She's like inside a house. She looks at you from the window, and you can see she's picking up the phone.
And who is she calling?
You don't know that. You want to try to listen?
Yeah, I'll listen.
That will be alertness, perception plus alertness, difficulty 8.
Okay, perception plus alertness. 1, 2. Okay, 3 success.
She's calling the police.
She's calling the police,
Yeah.
and I'm wondering what on earth could she be calling the police for?
I don't know. Just some random crazy guy selling liquor on the street.
Because of me? Why on earth would she call the police because of me? Oh, blast all this liquor! Blast that woman! Blast that cat! Oh, dear Lord, please let the cat be okay. I really hope the cat's okay, but... Why me? Why? And so with all that in mind, that she's calling the police because there's this guy trying to sell liquor in the street.
Yeah.
I try to...
What happened to this game? It was once a normal game.
I try... Excuse me. I try to appeal to this woman. Try to let her know that I'm just really down on my luck and just trying to get some money as I get to this place.
Okay, roll charisma plus nothing. Just charisma.
Just charisma. And that's a very bad roll.
That is a success and a 1. So you start to say something, and then who is probably her daughter appears on the window, and it's a pretty girl, and words don't come out of your mouth.
How old is this young lady, if I may ask?
Roll an insight.
Roll an insight.
Yeah, let's go perception plus insight.
Okay, perception plus insight. Okay, 1 success.
That is a 1 success. She's maybe about 19, 20.
Okay.
The daughter. The woman's about 46, 47.
Okay, so 19. Yes, like you said, just words don't come out. I started getting in my whole nervous state. Hello?
And both of them just go inside.
And I just...
Your phone rings.
I answer, saying to myself, I really must change this ringtone at some point.
Shyotaz,
Yes?
I've been trying to contact George and he doesn't answer the phone. Do you know what's happening?
I have this sneaking suspicion that perhaps this gang that I've heard of, I think they may be involved in it somehow, because they're looking for all these strong fighters, and from what I hear, they're doing some rather questionable things.
I'm gonna call the police then. Where are you?
Wait. I'm not sure that's a good idea, because, well, would you believe me if I said I've somehow managed to get in a situation that's gone from bad to worse?
Oh my god, I really need to find better clients. Okay, then, tell you what, just go home and, then I'll call the police and they will investigate this. I don't know. I mean, what do you want me to do?
I don't even know anymore. I mean, this day, there's been people accusing me, there's been valets who just won't fall down when I try to...
Shyotaz, focus on George.
George. Yes, George of the Jungle.
What should we do about George?
George.
If I can't call the police, what do you want to do about it?
Wait. I have an idea. Yes, do call the police and tell them that I am actually involved in the gang.
Why?
Because I figure that if they think I'm part of a gang...
Where are you?
I'm right outside of an alleyway. I'm in 445 West Georgia Avenue.
I'm going there.
He hangs up the phone.
You did not let me finish my sentences, manager.
It doesn't take more than maybe 15 minutes for him to appear driving his car, which I have no idea what car it is. I don't know much about cars, so just pick a car. What car would your manager have?
It has to be a really nice car, so I imagine a... maybe we can say a Ferrari.
What? No, that's not. He doesn't have a Ferrari. Are you crazy?
Okay, so he's not a rich guy.
No.
Let's just say the Ford Lexus.
Okay, I have no idea what this is, so it looks good. So, this car.
No, wait. What if we said a smart car?
Sure, that's what he has, a smart car. A brown smart car.
Oh.
And it stops next to you.
Get in!
Okay. I'm in.
Why are you carrying so many bottles of vodka?
Would you believe me if I told you that there was this crazy lady with a really, just sad-looking kitty cat, and...
Okay, I'm gonna take you home, and then I'm gonna call the police, and I guess that's the best we can do about George.
I suppose you're right.
Okay, do you know anything about these people?
These people, yes, I know that there was this one young lady that was going to the G-Force Hotel, and there was a gun involved, and I believe the young lady hasn't been found since then, so I think that George may have very well been kidnapped.
How do you know that?
Because I haven't heard from George, and you said yourself that there's been no interview. Just out of curiosity, did they say that there was no interview scheduled for today, or did they just not get to host a schedule?
They don't know anything about any interview today.
No?
Nothing about fighters.
Nothing about fighters?
Nothing.
And this isn't just one of their we're not allowed to tell you about the guest rules or anything?
No, I didn't ask about guests. I asked about an interview. They said no interview.
Huh. No interview, and they won't tell about guests. So...
I'm starting to get scared about George. I mean, if you knew something about these people that took him,
You're right, if only we knew. If only we knew. Wait, I encountered a young man today who knows a fair lot about whoever these people are. He says he's a part of a group called Team Raven, and...
Oh, I know Team Raven. I've been trying to get to manage one of them for years.
Well,
yes, sure, okay, what?
You know, today may be your lucky day, because one of the members of Club Raven is...
Who was it?
It was a Derek Savage, I believe his name was.
Derek! Oh yeah, he never returns my calls. I'm gonna call him right now. He grabs on the phone. Oh, hello, yeah, no, just... No, hear me out. No, I think you know someone. I know. No, wait.
I take the phone from his hand. Yes, hello? Hello, Derek?
Hey, Shyotaz, right? Did I hit you too hard? Are you hurt?
You know, I don't think you could hit me nearly as hard as my luck has this very unpleasant, unrefined day.
I mean, sorry, but I want that money fair and square. I'm not giving it back.
Oh, I don't care anything about the money. Well, I mean, I care about the money that I lost, but that's not because of you. Anyway, I need your help with something. How far are you away from here?
I mean, I'm still close to your shady gym or something. I mean, I don't mean to insult, but that it is a pretty small gym. I mean, you have a bed right next to the ring. You know that?
Yes.
I mean, I guess you know that, but that's not normal. I mean, so yeah, I'm still close.
Yes, thank you. So, could I convince you at all to come back here so you can talk with me and my manager?
About what?
I think something bad has happened to my friend George involving these bad people that you have mentioned.
What? Here? Wait, is that the guy that was with you? That was going for the interview?
That's right. My good friend George. The thing is, my manager has told me that there was no interview. No one knew anything about the interview.
So, oh my god.
In actuality, now that I
Here
think...
in Wales.
That's right. And now that I think about it, I'm concerned whether George was entirely truthful or not. Either way, I'm in need of some dire help, and I think you can provide it for me.
Yeah, but what can I do if we had some leads? I mean,
I know the base is at a... I'm sorry, what did you call it again? An airfield?
Airfield, yeah.
I know that the base is at an airfield.
that sounds very familiar with what we've been through in Las Vegas. I mean, that guy was taken to an abandoned airfield and then they flew away. They're probably doing that with your friend.
Oh my...
How long ago was that?
How long ago was that? Let me see, I'd say around... perhaps an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half ago.
We need to get to that airfield right now. I'll meet you there.
Oh, and one last thing, Mr. Savage.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea of anyone who's willing to take, like, a dozen bottles of expensive vodka?
He hangs up.
Hello? Hello?
And that is the end of our episode for today, ladies and gentlemen. Just when we thought Shyotaz couldn't possibly sink any lower, we had mugging, a nasty looking cat, a crazy homeless lady, and lots of liquor into the mix. As usual, if you enjoy our content, please leave us a like and drop us a comment below. We would certainly love to hear from you. Also, you can contact me directly either through YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter at Cammyplayer. So that's it for now, and I'll see you next week with episode 14 of the World Warrior RPG podcast.